Welcome to Sheepcraft. This is basically going to be normies trying to do Hermitcraft. And we have, a lot of us have plans. Some of us are just going in completely freeballing it. So hopefully by the time that we hit 6 months, we actually have stuff done, stuff made, stuff to show for the 6 months. And if we choose, we will go for a year, but that is entirely up to how we feel by the time that we hit the 6 months. And that's about it. That's the introduction. You're welcome to free roam the world. I hope you enjoy your time here. With that introduction out of the way, I think it's time that we get into a mining session for this episode.
I don't have any sticks anymore. Oh, that's a bummer.
Pirate,
I
it's
can.
very tempting to punch you.
Don't, please.
I won't.
I might be fine.
It's a big
but
drop, but
I
it's
only have
very
feather
tempting.
falling too, so I'm a little worried. So
The only thing I have is unbreaking 2. I got that from what's it called? I got that from the.
oh
the...
no, you let go.
That is
That was fast.
That scream.
Oh, no. Let me go see if I can gather his belongings.
Yeah.
I went exploring and I went in a different bed. God damn it.
Oh no.
Met the random council was talking about.
Maybe that
Oh, let's see how far this goes. Absolutely nowhere. Cool, I love it.
Me. Please don't hurt me. He's still laughing because he died. You are, aren't you? I think it's funny because he almost wanted to punch me and then he fell.
Oh, almost walked into
Gotta
my
mind
The block underneath me.
He didn't fall. The block underneath him.
Well, I'm gonna get some good clips out of this.
God, I wish lava would disappear faster.
Okay, I have.
By
Do
the
you
end
have
of
a
this, I'm gonna have a
crafting table?
montage of me falling.
I do.
Yeah.
You have wood?
Yeah, I can make a chest.
Ooh, I'm level 30. Finally.
Oh
Bye.
Now to do it like on the other side.
no!
400.
No! I had a lot of fun doing this mining session. We ended up recording for somewhere around an hour and a half. A little bit of time before and a little bit of time after the mining session. And it was honestly a lot of fun getting to hang out with these people and doing things that, I normally wouldn't have in a scenario of another server. So I'm glad that things are working out, even though that's our first season together. It's our first time genuinely gathering together for an event like this. So I had a lot of fun, and we got a lot of the resources for us to get set up and actually start building and start doing things. There will be more mining sessions, group mining sessions, I should say, as we go with the season, but this was our first one as a smaller group to kind of test things out.
If you want a
But
diamond
the
pickaxe.
I
chest
have
down.
4 diamonds, so I can make a diamond pick.
I
Okay,
was sorting my
Well, then
inventory.
make a
Found
diamond
four,
pick.
that's
I don't
fair.
have any wood on me.
Alright, put your diamonds in the chest.
Look at my apport. There you have
Alright.
it.
I have to do everything myself? Jesus.
Crazy.
Pirate. Put your
I
diamonds
just
in the
watched
chest.
you like do nothing until I looked at you.
Okay,
I
coffee.
had 22, so if you yoink these, I'm taking them back.
We're splitting the diamonds.
Alright, I've made some sticks.
Don't trust you.
Got the bottom left. That.
I promised a stack of iron.
Hold. Oh, why is it so? Hold on, I need to make it even
Here, have
first.
some more redstone.
It's not
Okay.
even.
So everyone gets
I have
14,
4
and
stacks
then
of redstone.
3 of us are gonna get
I don't
an
know what
extra
you
one.
need it for, because I'm not a redstoner, but you got it. You got that.
I need to
The
put
only
this
thing
away.
I've ever done with redstone is build a singular door to hide in my storage.
Oh, don't.
Oh, you
Okay.
heard his voice sing, dude?
Before going on the mining session, there were some shenanigans afoot.
Get a score from
Oh,
my
you're kidding. You have to be joking me. Why?
What is
What?
happening? Is your computer exploding?
Sounds like it deleted the video.
No. I planted a shit ton of sugarcane along this coast, and then someone took all of it and left signs saying sugarcane. You creature!
God,
You
that's
abs-
that's an
Why just
asshole
you-
move.
I wish I
But
did this.
honestly, I admire it. It's
You
beautiful.
absolute creature. When I find out who it is, they're getting murdered.
That's
Just
such
absolutely
a dick
murked.
move.
It is, but I think it's beautiful. And why didn't I
Don't-
get to that?
Why they just take the top layers and leave your bottom?
Because that's
I
funnier.
don't know. I
Taking
don't know who
everything
it
is
was, but I'm going to murder you.
I bet it was
Mark
Roman.
my words. I don't doubt it.
probably
They're
robbing
literally
people.
making evil car.
We'll handle the shenanigans later. For now, we need a place to call home. I recorded this episode for about an hour and a half. And the entirety of the audio is just completely messed up. It sounds so bad. So instead, I'm just going to try and do my best to voice over this and line it up as much as I can with the parts that I have and kind of give some post commentary ideas as well as what I was thinking in the moment, which is going to be a roller coaster and a half because I have about multiple hours. I'm just going to leave it at that of footage to play with, even if this alone is just an hour and a half. And I never actually recorded any of the flashback. That's right. I recorded for an hour and a half something really important, and I just didn't record the flashback. So let this be a lesson. Always plan for mistakes because they will happen. I don't know why I need to continuously relearn this, but here we are. So, this whole thing starts off with me talking about wanting to clear up a massive section of this forest to just completely remove all of the trees so that we have space for our big build. Not a mega build that will come later in the season. I am talking about just a big project to start setting things in scale and in motion to how I want to do things for this season. The level of detail, the level of planning, and of course, the people that I want to do it with. I want to move the nether portal so that it's out of the way. It is a ruined portal, so it's not going to affect too much. But I want to incorporate the entire area into this big build. And the reason I'm not calling it a mega build is because it's several smaller things. I just make it big. My definition of a mega build is something that takes not only a large subsection of space, but it's something that has meticulous, complicated planning. I'll get more in detail with what the idea is for my mega build later, maybe not this episode, but in another one. But I'm going to be basing what deviate from the code for this big build. Because he's a good friend of mine, it's someone that I trust, someone that I know, someone that I am very aware how comfortable I can be when it comes to recording stuff. So it'll make the episodes feel a lot more synchronized. B, I want to help him get better at building and planning and stuff. He's mostly spent his time in Minecraft doing coding and planning and things and events. And so I want to ease him into that survival a little bit better, which will take place in making a base together and giving him the ropes, giving him some ideas and stuff. And later in the season, we will split and we will do our own things. While doing this recording, I had the idea going in that I wanted to do a Hobbit hole. But the problem is I didn't have enough resources for what I wanted to do, and I wanted to get this done as quickly as possible. Of course, that didn't happen because of all the audio issues, all the recordings that I had to do, and all the voiceovers and stuff. But the idea that I wanted for this is a Hobbit hole. More specifically, a light core Hobbit hole. A lot of Hobbit hole builds require dark oak and spruce to have that dark-ish color palette for the theme that the Hobbit hole would normally take place in. But I wanted to do the opposite. I wanted to do a light core build, so a lot of birch, a lot of oak, I had the idea of bamboo, which I tried for this build later, it just didn't work. But I kind of got something that I like. I did a little bit of terraforming to give it some ease into the environment. That's something that I'm very much into. Terraforming things to make it look like it's part of the environment. Something that looks like it was built in the environment, rather than just something that was plonked on top. So I built up this front wall per se, and then the floor, and then I realized I wouldn't have enough resources for what I wanted to do. So instead, I kind of mixed two ideas. Because before deciding on the Lake or Hobbit hole, I had the idea of doing this mineshaft based build. And so I realized that I could just combine the two. Just have a Hobbit hole front entrance with a mineshaft leading in build. And the way that I would do this, I would bring the environment into it. The roof would look caved in, supported by these stone pillars, and having the chest be somewhere at the back of a dugout area that was put scrappily together just so that the miners and the group that were in this area would actually have a space of storage. So the Hobbit hole became more like a dwarf area, but I'm still quite happy with how that will turn out. As I was building and as I was doing all of this, I had the idea of having the furnace area, rather than being dedicated to a whole room, could just be a furnace in the wall. And so that's what I did with some deep slate, later adding some tuff that I got from trading with Rome, and then transitioning that into some stone bricks, into a bit of a chimney looking thing, which we will work with at a later episode to give it some detailing and make it fit the environment a little bit more. But as we are doing this, in my head I'm thinking what other things I could do, and at some point I knew that I was there. I just noticed that there was a cave to the side. I could use that. So I could transition from this built up area into more of a natural cave mineshaft bit and just have more things going on there that me and DVA could play with for another episode. I'm not going to touch too much on it for this one. I'm just going to leave that for later. What I do end up doing, though, is playing around with the sort of 3D spatial thing that Minecraft building has. And towards a specific subsection of that sphere, of that space, I had cobblestone transitioning to stone with andesite in the middle. And then I realized that in the ceiling, since I was talking about wanting to do moss and the rooted dirt with roots underneath, I could do something similar. In an earlier off-recording session, I had found an old growth taiga which had the cobblestone with moss on it. I had also found a pale garden. So what I ended up doing was picking up some of that pale moss, and I used it in the build. It transitions from the top of the ground down to the bottom really well, because it looks like this grass from the top is deep rooting into the cave system beneath it where we live. And I was really happy with that. It worked out really, really well. And it's that kind of detailing that I want to go for, that thing that makes it feel like a smooth transition into something that's very clearly made by players. As I said earlier, there was a bit of an interaction with Rome. I can't play too much of it because the audio's messed up. Basically, Rumi came to me asking if I was willing to trade diamonds for some tuff, and when I asked how much, she told me that it was 28, and I told her that that was not going to be possible. So instead, we ended up just agreeing and disagreeing back and forth, and ended up coming to a general conclusion where everyone was happy. And I ended up getting the tuff for the chimney that I mentioned earlier. Moving apart from that, I'm kind of disappointed that all the audio got kind of messed up. Again, that's on me for not checking the audio before recording an hour and a half without pause. But I am really disappointed that that happened, because I like going into depth, and it's something that I've been trying again for this season. But because I went into that, I didn't didn't really think too much about it. So all of the process that I had while doing this is just completely gone to time. At some point, tried doing sandstone for the floor. It just didn't work. It was far too bright. And as I said way earlier, I tried bamboo. That also didn't work. It was too yellow. So I don't know what else I could do to change the floor from the wall of the outside. And I was thinking of maybe some of the mangrove that I want to use for the door, but that might not work out as well. So I have to play around with some of the blocks and see what else I could do, and it's honestly just a mess. But at the end of the day, I was still quite happy with how it turned out because it had the level of detail that I want out of the builds that I want to do. It's a good display of what I am about and what I want to do, what I want to do further in the season, and what I want to get into. But yeah, overall, I'm just quite happy with it. Just wish that the audio hadn't messed up so I could give some of that in recording commentary about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and stuff like that. Alright, so after dealing with that whole debacle of the audio issues, I decided that I had a little bit more time on my hands, so I decided to do a couple more things. And one of those things was clear up the forest that was over here. So a lot of this has been just completely removed, and you can actually see how flat it is now, and I am absolutely... That was rumor, just gonna ignore that. You can see how flat this is, and this is exactly what we want. As we get more geared up, we're going to continue flattening this. We're going to just make this all one level, because then it'll be easier to build up and have like the massive structures, and then have like the both of the builds here on either side, and then having the kind of battlefield quote unquote area in between. Of course, we're going to move this portal, but that is probably going to be for next episode. I also had some time on my hands, so I decided to flatten out this hillside here, and I will continue to do that here as well. There was a bit of a layer here, but I removed it, and I want to flatten this side as well, because then that'll give us a little bit more space to work with, and then we can match it up with this area here, so that we have the big building here, just opposite side to where TVA will have his area. Or well, I might take one of the other sides. We haven't talked about it yet, but we will take opposite sides to each other, and yeah, there's progress coming along. I'm very happy with how it's turning out so far. We will flatten this out as well, bridge these two areas together, because frankly, there's no need for them to be that separate if it's going to be one massive island. We also have to round this out a little bit, give it a little bit more of that top hill feel, I guess, so that we can put our tree up there. Remy has left me a rose. In between the recordings, I played around, and I like this. I like this. The shelf makes it feel a little bit more of a connected thing, because the glass just being there kind of felt weird to me, but that kind of ties it in together, and if we need, it can serve as extra storage. I still haven't done the mangrove. I need to figure out a way to do that now that I have this here, but I might honestly leave that for the start of next episode, where we'll start with the door frame, quote unquote, and then move on to just flattening this area a little bit more. After clearing that massive area, I reached out to Milk, and we decided to go on an adventure. Alright, so
I'll be right back, Ray.
we're gonna get this this farm up and running.
Let's do it.
Alright, so where's your inventory stuff?
Down here.
Can I just say, this is such a cool base. The use of blackstone and the thing is so cool.
It was a pain in the ass to mine, but I like
Yeah,
it.
imagined. That's so cool using the drops. Okay. So here's what we're gonna need. A lot of spider eyes. We currently have 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen a spider spawner either.
So we're gonna need 12 sticky pistons. We're going to need
Lime.
14 observers.
I need 3 sticky pistons too from a jungle temple.
Oh, sweet. I assume that you have a lot of slime.
Yep, back here.
That's cactus. Okay, so I'm just gonna start grabbing stuff from yours and then just prepping.
For it. All the stuff I really want to keep is in my ender chest.
That's fair. Cobblestone, 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 that's stone, cobblestone. Okay, so I need to grab some wood. Sir, where's your wood?
Oh, about that, I don't really have a lot of wood.
Just a singular, lonely, empty chest. Okay. Because the only thing
I
that
got
we need the
48
wood
logs.
for... Yeah, that is more than enough, because we only need 12 pistons and 4, gates. Oh, Rumi's struggling. Do you have
We need a bunch of
sticks?
copper bulbs, right?
Oh yeah, shit.
There's a trial chamber not too far from here.
I don't know how much I wanna fuck around with that.
I can go on like a solo mission and try to get them.
Here, I'll set my spawn here, and then I'll go with you.
Alright.
12 pistons. And then we need... No, those are fences. I need fence gates. There you go, fence. Okay, I'm gonna put everything that we need in this barrel, just so that we can keep track of it.
Oh, we're gonna need name tags, right? I guess it goes.
Oh shit! Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of name tags.
Alright. Like 4 or more.
41.
Ooh.
Yeah!
Ouch. Yeah, I'm gonna get on that then.
Oh god, there's copper! We should be getting the copper bulbs.
Yeah. One. Oh crap, is this spawning?
Yes, yes it is. Oh, there's slimes. How the fuck am I already low?
I got you.
Laying up? What is that?
I waxed a bulb
Oh.
before I picked it up.
Oh, because they're all different. Yeah, okay. No way that you're scaffolding with iron blocks, and I know that this was you,
I
because you're
was.
the only one
I was.
crazy enough to do this.
Not a block, so that's the only block I had in my ender chest.
That's fucking wild. Actually
like,
crazy.
Back block here. Nothing big.
I will at some point just come here and scavenge all of the copper blocks, because... Fuck yes.
A shit ton of them.
Oh shit, there's an area over here.
Alright.
You took that arrow from it.
Anytime. I have to be really careful not to hit you with my axe.
It'd be a one-shot kill, I promise you.
Yeah, I would think so. Or sharp 5.
Oh, Chimkin. Okay, so I have not played around with trial chambers. Where do you get keys?
From the things we've been doing.
Okay.
I have
So it's
trial
a
keys if you
chance.
want 'em. Like, I still don't know how the loot sharing works.
Well, there's
Although
bread
I
up
think that's
there.
like the ominous vault right there.
Ooh,
So we'd need to be doing like the special trials.
yeah. I assume that you get the keys from, for that, rather than having to, like, craft it or something.
Yeah, you have to drink a ominous bottle and then like do those mob cages things.
Okay, now how do you get an ominous, an ominous
Killing a raid
bottle?
captain.
Oh,
Like,
you mean
it'll-
the raid potion. I thought it was a new special thing. Okay.
This is like stupid looking as they walk.
Mm-hmm. Just a little water.
Oh. Because it's nighttime?
No, because you're a player. You're nearby.
Oh.
See?
Get in there.
Would have been so funny if they just died. Could you put that the in the chest?
Yes.
Cute.
Alright, I'm gonna wall us off. I need 6 times 2, 12 dirt.
If you could also cut down a tree and make some ladders so we have an easy way out.
You mean so you have an easier way out?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna be sat here breeding for the next 6 hours.
Yep.
Alright, everybody, that is going to be where I'm going to end this episode, and if you're wondering why there's so many armadillos on here, you'll have to wait for the next episode to see that, because it's going to be a treat and a half. But I am satisfied with the stuff that we've gotten done for this episode. It's been interesting. It's been a roller coaster. I'm gonna end it there, and I will see you in the next episode. I hope that you've enjoyed this, and I hope that you like it as much as I do. I will try my best to keep making good things, and, you know, we have a lot of stuff to get done. So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. See ya.